This teaches a couple of things. First off, it teaches about God's sovereignty. God is omnipotent. God is in control. Peter's in a dire situation. I mean, from his perspective, it's hopeless. He is chained to two guards. There's two guards standing as sentries, standing guard at the door. He's behind iron gate. He's going to be led to execution and probably have his head chopped off, as did James, in the morning. And it's dire. From his perspective, what hope is there? You know what? We find ourselves in a lot of tough situations. Hopefully you don't find yourself in this situation, but we find ourselves in a lot of situations very much like this. Stressful. We find ourselves in situations, as I said earlier, to where your marriage just seems to be falling apart. You find yourself in financial situations. You find yourself with sickness and illness in your family, in somebody you love, or even with you. And sometimes your children are off the reservation. I mean, it's crazy the stuff that we go through, right? I mean, we go through a lot of stuff. And here's what we need to know. If we are followers of Jesus Christ, we need to understand that God is omnipotent and God is sovereign. God is completely omnipotent, He is completely sovereign, and He is in total control. No jail can hold anyone that God doesn't want in jail. God is in total control of your circumstances and your situation. Now that doesn't mean, here's what I want you to understand. That doesn't mean that you're always going to get released from prison or not murdered for your faith. James was murdered for his faith. Peter was released. God brought Peter out. You know, sometimes, for whatever reason, bad things happen to good people, right? Sometimes, people are murdered. 13 Christians have been murdered since we started. 13. I don't know why. I know God's in control.